Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Auntie Derek's Daytime Tea, where we discuss the latest celebrity tea in the news. And we do it live every weekday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Chatmosa. I'm your host, Auntie Derek, and today is Tuesday, February 3rd. So with me on the mic, I have some fabulous co-hosts. I have my gorgeous moon and my Libra queen. Hey, ladies.
Hey.
And shout out to my Libra Queen because she is actually responsible for this Black History Month highlight that we're going to do before we start the show. So I'm actually going to share this interview here from where it looks like it's from RegMadNet, and it's going to highlight a fabulous, fabulous doctor by the name of Dr. Henry Henderson III. So let me just get that link here.
Hey, everybody.
Yes.
I don't know why I chose to walk away at the wrong time.
Look, it happened. Life, and it happens. But let me share my screen so that way you can just see this doctor and his accomplishments. When I tell you what, I was blown away when Quinn sent his profile to me, and I was just like, Dr. Henderson, you better do it. So let me share my screen. Okay, and you see how this is his photo here. And you see where it starts. Dr. Henry J. Henderson III is a trained cancer biologist and cancer health disparities. I'm sorry, let me start this over again. Dr. Henry J. Henderson III is a trained cancer biologist and cancer health disparities advocate. He received his BSc from Southern University and A&M College and his PhD in integrative biosciences from Tuskegee University. Following his graduate studies, he completed his postdoctoral fellowship at Vanderbilt University Medical Center, where he also served as U.S. Food and Drug Administration American Association for Cancer Research, Oncology Educational Fellow. Work. Currently, Henderson is an oncology medicine science liaison, from lobbying on Capitol Hill for cancer research funding to serving as an expert panelist and keynote speaker for several prominent patient advocacy organizations. Henderson has contributed ardently to his field. Most notably, he is the co-founder of Black in Cancer, an organization aimed to increase Black representation in cancer-related fields. And he actually there was one question he was asked that I thought was really, really nice in this interview, but I just shared the interview here. So if you want to read the entire interview, certainly do so because it was a good one. But this one here, this was a really good question. Where it says, in celebration of Black History Month, are there any Black figures that have played a pivotal role in influencing and shaping your scientific career? So he answers, growing up, I rarely saw Black scientists represented on TV, which made it difficult to envision myself in the field. Instead, I turned to books to discover figures who looked like me and had paved the way in science and academia. While I admired many Black scientists, it was philosopher and scholar W.E.B. Du Bois who had the greatest influence on my journey. His unwavering belief that education was the key to unlocking opportunities deeply resonated with me and ultimately pushed me to pursue a PhD. His advocacy for intellectual excellence and the power of knowledge reinforced my determination to contribute meaningfully to science, particularly in oncology, where disparities persist. His legacy continues to inspire me, reminding me that representation and access to education are critical in shaping the next generation of Black scientists. Baby, when I tell you he ate that, he ate that. And Dr. Henderson, the gagger is, honey, is that now you are now that representation that these young people are going to see. And they're going to say, oh, I want to be just like Dr. Henderson. You are out here doing the work. And again, you better do it. So shout out to you. And if you all want to follow him, I'm actually going to share his Instagram page on the Jumbotron. It looks like his Instagram name is Henry Jewell, and Jewell is spelled Jewe with three L's. So Henry Jewell with three L's. And you'll be able to see his profile link on slide 3. So go ahead and give that nice doctor a follow. And watch his journey. Oh, and also he's learning French too, honey. Oui, oui. Oui, oui, honey.
Look here, I'm not mad at it.
Look,
That
you
is
know the
so
only French word
good.
I know is jambon.
I didn't even know that. I thought it was wee wee.
No, because I do love ham. I do love ham.
That is true. Oh, hey, Cub.
Hey,
What
Chaotic
up?
Cup. So again, shout out to Dr. Henderson and y'all give him a follow. Okay, so now we've had enough classy. Now it's time to get ratchet, honey. So let's jump right into the tea.
Tea time.
Well, yes. So now this first story, I'm actually really sad to have to talk about, but Sherry Shepherd, y'all have heard the news that she unfortunately had her daytime show canceled after 4 seasons. And I'm sharing this link here from Entertainment Weekly, which talks about it, and it talks about Kelly Clarkson as well. As far as we know, they say that Jennifer Hudson is the last talk show standing, but I mean, I don't. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say it. I ain't even gonna say it.
Well, you got Cameron though.
Oh, and Tamron. But still, I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't even gonna say
Don't say it. We
it.
already know. We know. The Spirit Tunnel. The Spirit Tunnel.
The
Maybe that's
Spirit Tunnel. Okay. And they actually, it was a news, was it the, it was, I think maybe the Today Show. Somebody was talking about the cancellations this morning. And they mentioned that, they said that Jennifer is thriving through social media because of that Spirit Tunnel. And they said that Sherry actually had a younger audience, which actually surprised me. I didn't know that. I didn't know that Sherry, like, was younger people were watching Sherry like that. But, hey. But, you say it's a rough day for talk shows. Just hours after Kelly Clarkson announced the end of her eponymous daytime show, Lionsgate producer distributor banner Debmar Mercury confirmed comedian Sherry Shepherd's talk show Sherry is also ending after 4 seasons. The decision is driven by the evolving daytime television landscape and does not reflect on the strength of the show, its production, which has found a strong creative momentum this season, or the incredibly talented Sherry Shepherd. Debmar Mercury co-presidents Ira Bernstein and Mort Marcus said in a joint statement. We believe in this show and in Sherry and intend to explore alternatives for it on other platforms. Production on season 4 will continue as planned, with the series airing its final episodes in the fall. Sherry has yet to weigh in on the news publicly, and a rep for the star did not immediately return Entertainment Weekly's request for comment Monday. However, ahead of season 4, Shepherd previously said in a statement per Deadline, I don't take it for granted that people welcome me into their homes daily. I work so hard to bring escapism to viewers' lives through joy, laughter, and inspiration, and I'm grateful that the audience has embraced what we do. I look forward to raising the bar and turning up the volume as we plan for our season 4 return. According to Variety, Sherry had most recently been upped through the 2025-2026 TV season on station groups such as the Fox TV stations, Nexstar, Hearst, Sinclair, Gray, Tegna, and Sunbeam. Sherry aired its first episode on September 12th of 2022. To date, it snapped 6 daytime Emmy nominations, including Outstanding Entertainment Talk Show Host for Shepherd. The show has also won 2 NAACP Image Awards, one for Outstanding Talk Series in 2023, and another for Outstanding Host in a Talk or News Information Series for Special, Individual, or Ensemble. New episodes of Sherry are airing all week. Monday's guest was music superstar Maya, shout out for her, who joined the comedian and The View alum to chat about the previous night's Grammys. The show will spend February celebrating both Black History Month and its own creation, Season and Single Month, to discuss finding love for women of a certain age per a release. Just hours before the cancellation was announced, Clarkson took to her Instagram to reveal she was choosing to end her own show after 7 seasons. This was not an easy decision, but this season will be my last hosting the Kelly Clarkson Show, she wrote in her lengthy post, which was shared jointly with the show's Instagram account. Stepping away from the daily schedule will allow me to prioritize my kids, which feels necessary and right for this next chapter in our lives. The Kelly Clarkson Show's ending comes just months after the death of Brandon Blackstock, Clarkson's former talent manager and ex-husband, who died August 7th at the age of 48. The couple shared 2 children, daughter River Rose, who's 11, and son Remy, who's 9. And Sherry airs in weekdays in syndication. Mm-hmm. Well, it's nice to hear that they are exploring alternatives for other platforms. Come on over to Chat Mosa, honey. I'm like Suge Knight. Come on over to Chat Mosa. Look, you got the TV station all up down down your neck, all up in your videos. Come over to Chat Mosa.
Okay.
But if y'all remember when this show started, my show premiered, what was it, September 16th of 2024. And remember when we started, the idea was to be an extension of Sherry's show. Like for Sherry's show to have like an online fan group where they can come and talk about the show. So I watched the show, took notes on it, talked about her fashions and everything that we talked about on the show, and did that for at least what, 2, maybe even 3 months. But the energy I got was like, D, Sherry is cute for you, but we came here for the tea, so we want to hear the tea. So we just had to really make that change to be just a tea focused show. But yeah, I really hate to see that this is happening to Sherry. And y'all, it is not lost on me that remember what September of last year they let go of John Murray. John Murray, the executive producer who is a huge part of that show. So I actually reached out to John. I sent him an email. I was like, hey, do you have any comments? Because I would love to hear what you have to say. And, I'm like TMZ. We've reached out to John Murray. So far, no word back. So that's that on
that. Very true. I love that.
But yeah, well, Sherry, honey, we wish you well, like truly. And I enjoyed the show, even if nobody else didn't. And that's that on that. So good luck. Well, what we got next for y'all, honey? Oh, see, this story is for Gorgeous Moon, honey. I'm about to, Moon, your blood is about to boil, honey. Because, just when we thought we were done with Ramir Satterwhite, honey, who a court has proven that it's not Jay-Z's son. But, baby, we have not heard the last of him, girl. And y'all should see I just shared here by way of hot new hip hop. Man claiming to be Jay-Z's son suggests he's getting help from Nicki Minaj and Donald Trump.
Oh my God. Oh my God. The harassment. The harassment. Why are y'all, they really want to take Jay-Z down. I'm sorry. What is he doing to y'all?
Baby, Jay-Z, they coming for that Basquiat wig, honey. Oh my God, honey. I hope you got you a nice little satin bonnet. Well, anyway.
Not too much. Okay.
You're right, Liver Queen, you're right. It is Black History Month.
Outside of Black History Month, too. Not too much.
You're absolutely right. Well, it appears that Ramir Satterwhite is coming up with a new way to find out if he's really Jay-Z's son. Per some tweets obtained by the Neighborhood Talk, he's hinting at bringing in backup from none other than Nicki Minaj and Donald Trump. That's at least what it sounds like as Ramir hopped onto his Twitter to post this. Thanks to Nicki and Mr. President for your help. He then replied to the FemC's co-sign and or trolling of Hove, wherein she posted a side-by-side comparison of their faces. Thanks to the Queen. Me and Godmom will always have your back. You are a good person, he said while tagging her. It's worth pointing out that Ramir has been reposting a lot of Nicki's tweets, especially as of recently, too. It appears that he's trying to form a team of one of Jay-Z's biggest haters. However, how she will help him get an answer will be fascinating to watch unfold. She's trolled him outside of his most recent instances about this very case for a while now. Of course, though, take Ramir's claims with a massive grain of salt. This is merely speculation at this point. It says, as we alluded in the beginning, though, his pursuit of a paternity test still hasn't panned out. It's been well over a decade since this battle first started, but it came to a halt in mid-January. After Satterwhite dropped his filing, his godmother and legal guardian, Lily Coley, continued his efforts. She accused the 444 rapper of dodging both DNA tests and personal responsibility using his status. Her suit would be dropped with prejudice. The court has read and considered the motion and concluded that this is suitable for decision without oral argument. The court grants the motion and dismisses the complaint without leave to amend. Hove was awarded nearly $120,000 to cover his legal fees. To be exact, the amount was $119,235.45 under California's anti-SLAPP statute. Mm-mm. And clearly his godmama not advising him right, because I feel like after her having to pay this much money for Jay-Z's legal fees after this long, leafy decades battle, and he's still fucking and ducking around online. Okay, honey. Y'all niggas don't be believing fat meat is greasy, huh? But okay. Mm-mm. Well, that is that on that. Okay. So y'all, this next story is, when I tell you, so sad. So if you've seen any news or even like went online this morning, you probably have seen the news about Savannah Guthrie's mother, allegedly or possibly being abducted in Arizona. So this first story I have by way of TMZ, you see where it says here, today anchor Savannah Guthrie posts, please pray for Mother Nancy. And I'm sure that's pretty much all she has to say on the matter. It was an Instagram post, and let me just share my screen so you can see what she said. Excellent. Please pray. And then the caption, we believe in prayer. We believe in voices raised in unison, in love, in hope. We believe in goodness. We believe in humanity. Above all, we believe in him. I pointed to the sky when I said that, by the way. Okay. So thank you for lifting your prayers with ours for our beloved mom, our dearest Nancy, a woman of deep conviction, with good and faithful servant, excuse me. Raise your prayers with us and believe with us that she will be lifted by them in this very moment. We need you. He will keep in perfect peace those whose hearts are steadfast, trusting in the Lord. A verse of Isaiah for all time for all of us. Bring her home. So just like Gorgeous Moon said yesterday, I know she is I know she is going through it at the moment. And Savannah, we are sending you prayers, and we truly hope for the best. Because I just can't imagine, like, oh. And this next story I have about it, it's another TMZ article, and you should see where it says Savannah Guthrie's mom was abducted from her home. So, and we have a little bit more information than what we had yesterday. And it starts off by saying, another bombshell in the case of Savannah Guthrie's missing mother. Police tell TMZ Nancy Guthrie was taken by force in her Arizona home in the middle of the night. A rep for the Pima County Sheriff's Office says Guthrie is believed to have been abducted in her home in the ritzy neighborhood of Catalina Foothills. The rep said investigators are looking at registered sex offenders and others in the area while combing through videos from cameras at Guthrie's home, neighbors' residences, and local businesses and traffic lights. Police have not identified a suspect. Police declined to say whether blood was found inside the home, if the home was in disarray from a struggle, and if there was forced entry. But the sheriff's department said they are talking with the Federal Bureau of Investigation, which has a long history of working with kidnapping and missing person cases. The sheriff's spokesperson tells us Custom and Border Protection are involved in the case. The agency's specifically trained canine dogs were used to help search for Guthrie, who is 84, lives alone, and suffers from poor health. Police say she needs to take her daily medications to survive, so time is of the essence to find her. As we reported, 84-year-old Nancy was reported missing Sunday afternoon and was last seen Saturday night at her Tuscan house. Authorities previously announced homicide detectives were investigating the case. In a statement Sunday, Savannah said, on behalf of our family, I want to thank everyone for thoughts, prayers, and messages of support. Right now, our focus remains on the safe return of our dear mom. And it looks like there have been a couple of updates. So, one update says, Pima County Sheriff, it says, the Pima County Sheriff, Chris Nanos, tells TMZ, so the mother was indeed abducted. She was taken from her bed. And then the other update says, Chef Nanos is now clarifying that Nancy was in bed at some point during the night, but investigators don't know specifically if she was taken from her bed. Okay. Girl. So is it Uchiwala on one mic? Now, come on now. But anyway, again, safe return of her mom. And we are praying for a safe return. So that is that on that. This next story. So remember the last story I had yesterday was Mr. Jarrell Miller, honey, when he was in that boxing ring and he done got that wig knocked off. Well, he was a really good sport about it that we saw. And we learned that people are actually reaching out to him, honey. They want to partner with him. And you see where it says here by way of TMZ, Jarrell Miller says his DMs are flooded with companies offering hair help. So good for him. Good for him. Well, Jarrell Miller went viral after an uppercut knocked the toupee off his head in the middle of his boxing match at Madison Square Garden, but the incident might not be the worst thing, because he tells TMZ Sport his DMs have been flooded with companies hoping to work with him. Michael Babcock, anyway, Michael Babcock chalked it up with Miller after his win over Kingsley eBay Saturday night at the world's most famous arena, and of course asked what happened with his hair. I felt a cold breeze in my scalp, and I said, I know I ain't got no AC up there, Miller said. When the bell rang and the ring ended, he said his normally confident coach started stuttering in the corner, and it started to click. His toupee might have fallen off. One glance at the Jumbotron, and Jarrell realized, I'm fried. I'm cooked. The 37-year-old believes ripping it off, putting an extra battery in my back, crediting it as a turning point in the bout. So what's next for our big baby? Miller says he's going to attempt to grow his hair back, saying a product dried it out and brought it to its current state. But that doesn't mean he hasn't had a gang of businesses reaching out. There's a lot of hair companies from Turkey that reached out, Miller said. A couple of man weaving companies reached out. So like my DMs are crazy, man. I haven't even gone through even a quarter of them yet. He's taking it all in stride, though saying trials and tribulations are part of being a man. Sometimes some of us men give up in life and cut our lives short, Miller said. But I pray to God and ask God to give me confidence, strength, and courage to keep pushing forward. I got two young boys, a 15-year-old, a 4-year-old, and I got a 1-year-old daughter. So I got to be here for them and show them, listen, daddy made some mistakes, but I ain't no quitter. You know, that's admirable. Shout out to him. I like that.
New meaning to get your wig split.
Oh!
Just cut it off. Right. Just cut it off, my boy. It's time.
What you know? What? No, because you know, as the son of someone who's in the hair business, I want us to keep. You know, we want all black businesses to thrive. So that, if that includes a man weave business, you know, not the ones from Turkey, by the way, because you know they ain't black, but you know, any black male weave business, we want the black barbers that are in. I want men to, you know, get a little, you know, a little cute little Caesar. But we go from bald to a cute little Caesar cut and, you know, have maybe a night or two, get you some pussy. You know what I'm saying? You know, let me fast track people's business.
I love that for him, but it's strict over here, okay?
Bald is beautiful.
Not on everybody, huh? That I think, you know, unfortunately, Cup, you were speaking from a place of privilege because the bald is beautiful for you, but unfortunately, it does not work for everybody like that. So, yeah. That's that on that. Oh, y'all. So remember, we talked, what was it, last year we learned that, Eddie Murphy's son and, Martin Lawrence's daughter got engaged, and then, we learned that, who was it? I think Eddie Murphy done spilled the tea, and we learned that they were actually married before, you know, we were supposed to know. But now they actually announced, you know, per them, Eddie didn't spill the tea this time, but they actually announced that they are expecting a baby. So y'all see, I just shared here by way of all hip hop, Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence becoming grandfathers. Eric and Jasmine are expecting. So Eric Murphy and Jasmine Lawrence just dropped some major family news. The couple announced they're expecting their first child together. Eric posted maternity photos on Instagram Monday. Jasmine looked radiant in an off-shoulder dress that showed her growing bump. Thank you, Jesus, for the greatest gift, they wrote together. Eric is Eddie Murphy's eldest son, and Jasmine is Martin Lawrence's oldest daughter. The pregnancy news means both comedy legends will soon be grandfathers. Let me share my screen so we can see the post. It is so cute. They're so cute. So that's them. And then this one, she's so cute. Look at her. Yeah, and shout out to the photographer. These are really, really good. So yeah, congrats to them. That's what's up. Well, enough straight people business, honey. It's too much highlighting of straight people shit on my shit, honey. But y'all cool and all, but enough of that. Well, this next story, so this is actually like more baby news, but not in the way you think. So Jason Bateman, Visas, cover your ears, baby, because I'm about to slam the Capricorn. This Capricorn man, Jason Bateman, honey, just child. So he's actually getting some backlash because of a conversation he had with Charlie XCX. And I'm sharing here by way of TMZ. Jason Bateman awkwardly grills Charlie XCX over choice to not have kids. So, someone might want to tell Jason Bateman to do a little homework next time, because his attempt at grilling Charlie XCX over her not wanting kids had fans cringing hard. It all went down his Smartless podcast when Jason started pushing the idea that Charlie's stance on having children could change if she met the quote unquote right person. Problem is, the singer's already married to the 1975's George Daniel. Jason awkwardly joked that he needed to read a newspaper before tossing out, "Your next husband, you're going to want kids." Yikes. Clearly, it was something he felt really passionate about, because before Charlie let him know she already had a Mr. Right, he explained his wife Amanda Anka didn't want kids either until they met and did, and now they're parents of two. Cool story, but definitely not his place. Unsurprisingly, fans were not having it, blasting the exchange as inappropriate, outdated, and another example of women getting pressured over old school norms. Long story short, Jason might want to fact check, hire a researcher, or leave the interviewing to people who actually do this for a living. And then they're going to put us. Oh, TMZ, don't get too cocky, girl, because we see them questions y'all be asking people. Don't do it. Don't do it, girl. Anywho. But yeah, he need to, he need to, I don't even know, like, why he would even, and to be completely honest, it really was just a really bad, when he's like, "Oh, maybe your next husband," that was just probably a really bad joke, but still, like, y'all need to really get out these women's uteruses. Like, the fuck? If somebody say they don't want to have kids, it is not your job to try and convince them that they do. Period. So, we have a comment. These parents wanting others to suffer the parent trap too, especially for a man to tell a woman this. You better wake it up. Exactly. Because misery does love company. But y'all see these child-free, carefree people, honey, just thriving, living life, and y'all want to say, like, let me stop. Shout out to the parents. It's all love over here, but when people say they don't want kids, then leave it at that. So,
fuck him.
Ooh. And that too. And we have a comment.
Because hold on, wait. I just want to say something real quick. It'd be the audacity for the motherfucker who don't gotta carry a baby in their body, who don't gotta do none of the labor, but be out here like, you not having kids, it's a crisis, bitch.
Wake that up.
Go to hell.
Damn, Jason, and sometimes you be on the right side because your sister's batshit crazy, and now you done fucked up and said some stupid shit. Come on. It's okay. It's free to be quiet.
Grills her, bitch. I would have told him, and I hope, you know what?
Go
Never
to
mind.
hell.
This a recorded line.
Go to hell. That's what go to hell.
Can't no man grill any woman about her choice
Vagina.
to or to not have fucking children when that motherfucker can't produce them. When he can't carry them, when he can't 3D print them, please go to hell. Immediately.
And you are absolutely right, Libra Queen. I would actually take it a step further that no person, period, could tell anybody or try to pressure anybody to have kids. That is a person's autonomy is one thing. That's that person's choice. Period.
That's literally weird. It's literally weird. Why are y'all worried about other people's reproductive body parts? I'm sorry.
It's selfish, bitch.
Look, you see how that's why
to have kids. People don't understand it. That's a selfish choice as well.
And that's why this is like it's not a digression really, but it's kind of like, cause this is why I kind of look at a lot of women funny cause I already know, I hate to say this out loud, but I expect men to be misogynistic or have some misogynistic blind spots or point of views. However, when women come out, like Kimberly Elise, who said that she was very much against abortion and things like that, I was like, ooh, girl, what's going on?
Mind your business.
Yeah, and then Sunny Hostin, you see how she kind of changed her stance a little bit from the View, because when she first started, I'm a diehard Catholic. No abortion. I want no parts of it. I don't want you to have any parts of it. But now her stance is, okay, I don't like it, but I can't make that decision for you, which is good to see.
Which the thing is how do you have the audacity to try and impose your will on somebody else? You sound like an oppressor, ma'am.
Because your God of your faith, that I don't fucking practice in, said it's against y'all rules. Crazy.
Hold on, y'all. They providing updates on Savannah's mother. Hold on.
Girl, what they say?
Let me put you on mute. I'm gonna find. And I think for
Well, while Gorgeous Moon is getting an update on Savannah, we gonna see an update on Terry Rose. Am I saying his name right? Because y'all know I don't do sports. But Terry Rose, the one that's currently in a battle, like a gambling lawsuit right now. Well, it looks like so he is actually able to keep his NBA salary. So I just shared here by way of TMZ. NBA's Terry Rose to receive $26.6 million salary amid gambling case. It's a lot of money. Well, Terry Rose might be. He might be in the middle of a huge gambling scandal, but he's still getting paid. An arbitrator ruled in his favor in a fight with the NBA, allowing him to collect his $26.6 million salary. The ruling was announced yesterday on Monday, months after Rose was arrested as part of a federal investigation. Despite the ongoing case, Rose is set to make $26.6 million this season, $25 million of that guaranteed, and his lawyer, Jim Trusty, told Front Office Sports that his client won based on contract law and the collective bargaining agreement between the NBA and players, adding that the bigger principle at issue is the presumption of innocence. Today's arbitration ruling reminds the NBA that they can't ignore that important concept just because it's a high-profile case. New York City Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch claimed back in October that while Rose was on the Hornets in 2023, he helped bettors get thousands by informing them when he would leave a game with a supposed injury. Tisch also said the bettors would go to his home to deliver the proceeds and count the money. NBA coach, Detroit Pistons legend Chauncey Billups, and former NBA player Damon Jones were also arrested as part of the illegal gambling investigation. Rose was charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and money laundering. He pled not guilty in December. Rose. So you said he'll let me read that whole story, was calling him a lickle, and then you're going to wait until I finish at the very end to tell me the correct pronunciation of his name. You know, this is why I can't stand straight men. Y'all get on my fucking nerves.
I was on another call, and I was trying to, I was like, stop saying it. They call him Scary Terry, though, so Scary Terry's better.
Okay,
wow.
Well, thank you, then. Well, shout out to Scary Terry. At least he get to keep his money. Scary Terry, let me borrow $20.
Look, I don't even know who he is. That name ain't even.
And we have a comment. I like rosé champagne. And it was like, oh, we have to, you're French, Auntie. It's okay. Okay. Oui. Dr. Henderson, I need a lesson, honey.
I'm like, how are you dropping this whole ass R on the end?
I don't know. It just sounded right at the time. I don't know. Shit.
Look.
And in my defense, when I started reading this story, but you were on the call, but I said, y'all know I don't do sports. Terry Rose, is that how you say his name? Nobody said anything, so I just went with it.
Look. I didn't even really look. I was like, who is that?
Oh, that was hilarious.
There's no official, there's no juicy update yet. They're just asking for information.
No. Well, I hope we get a positive update. Truly. Well, this next story is not a positive update, honey, because they asked Stephon Diggs if he might be married or proposing to Cardi B, and it's looking like that might be on the table, girl. Quiet as it's kept. And you see, I just shared here by way of TMZ. Stephon Diggs says Cardi B engagement on the agenda, maybe. So let's watch this little clip, honey, and let's see about it, honey. Let's see him talking about it. See what he has to say, honey. Mm-hmm.
Is Cardi getting her ring?
It's on the agenda, maybe, right? Right? I gotta get mine first, though.
My question is, what, all the hard work that you put to get into the Super Bowl, what is your favorite Cardi B song?
Lo siento. Let me think. I know a little Spanish. All right. I can't say it. It's an old song, but it's PAW backwards.
That's my favorite too.
Easy now. I mean, as a significant other, I appreciate it, but like when I was a kid, my mama never came to my games. My mom had to go to work, so for me, like I would never thought too much about it. But having a significant other support you, yes, it's a level of appreciation because she's an amazing woman. Like being there for me, you know what I'm saying, it's hard. I can imagine, you know what I'm saying, I'm a lot to deal with, you know what I'm saying, but I never want to not let her know that I appreciate her for being there, not just for the games, because her being there for the games was just more so for her, you know what I'm saying, she wanted to experience it, but she supported me when she wasn't there, you know what I'm saying. She was watching the game, she was texting me before the game and after the game and checking on me and making sure that I was all right. She know that I'd be ready to spaz out at any given time. I'd just be wanting to win so bad. I'd be just, you know what I'm saying, crazy about it. I'm obsessed with the game, so you know what I'm saying? It's more so just that. It's not so much just her coming to the games because that's just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I want to see her I want to see her shine, you know what I'm saying? But she ain't that close to the field now. she up in the box.
I want to say I love that for them, but he's a Patriot, so fuck all that nonsense. Go Seattle.
That's straight people business, and I don't know nothing about none of that. What's going on? I think that sports ball event is coming on this weekend, right? With the Bad Bunny halftime show. I'm gonna just call it the Bad Bunny concert with a football game. So
Okay. I don't know. I mean, their relationship is weird.
it's
I,
weird as
I
fuck.
want.
I
I want it to work out, but I don't think they should get married. I don't think she needs to get married no more. Just live your life, girl. You don't have to be married to no man. You can be with him and it be cool. Don't intertwine yourself. You see how the last one acted.
listen.
I would get a better lawyer in them prenups.
Look here.
Don't even need the lawyer with the prenups. Don't even go down that damn road. With the information that you have about this man now, do you really think with the cases and the paternity cases and all that he got going, the damn assault cases he got going on, do you think this is good husband material? Really?
I didn't know all that, but yeah.
Really?
You
Like,
missed some stuff.
ma'am. I
Don't
mean,
marry him. You could be with him. It was supposed to be a little fling. Okay, we know how that went. Okay, now don't marry him, girl. Shit, now.
Is he a tad bit better than the last one?
is it? Because the last one is honey. That one, that is a
I don't
gambling problem,
know.
and he a narcissist, honey. We need to watch him. That
Well,
was
and this one like to go in raw with everybody, so I don't know.
literally everybody, regardless of gender. Allegedly.
You better, heavy on the allegedly. We
Allegedly.
don't need no.
This one. Y'all got it.
But still, like, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Girl.
Okay, girl. If you like it, I love it. Well, y'all remember that girl who Carter was beefing with? People barely remember her, but Bia, remember her?
Oh, yeah, I remember Bia.
Well, people have been saying that there's a rumor that she messed around with J. Cole. And she actually came online to deny that with some fans that have been asking her. And you see where it says here by way of Hot New Hip Hop.
Next story.
Oh! Y'all, I swear to goodness, I put my right hand up to the Lord. But when I was reading this story, I was like, I wonder if my people even want to see about this shit. Don't nobody really
We
see
don't.
this girl like that.
We don't.
I said it with myself, and you know what? I'm gonna take my Libra Queen's advice because this story is
A nothing burger.
it's really a nothing burger. She said she would never sleep with a married man. That's what she says.
Okay.
And don't believe that, but next story.
Who's this lady?
She's the one
Exactly.
with-
Harpo, who is this woman?
Bia.
Why
remember
you
that
acting
song
like
she
that?
did,
That's the only Bia I recognize. Shout out
Hello.
to Lil
We
Jon,
like that beer,
okay?
from back in the day. But this was she, I don't know if you remember, because she had that song, It's a Whole Lot of Money in This Motherfucker.
And not relevant. Bia. Okay. Next story.
I do like that song though. It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. I like that.
And the fact that she had to do this to gain relevancy, clearly there's not a whole lot of money.
But clearly
On her end.
is not. She tried to be in the middle of a beef too.
Girl, we don't care.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Yeah, I'm not impressed. You know, I try to give like the girlies a chance and stuff like that. From what I've seen, I'm not impressed. And you know, maybe I'm just not her target demographic, and that's okay. So, well, let's watch a quick video with am I saying his name right? Roger Goodell, the NBA Goodell. Okay. Well, hun, I've been telling y'all fucking asses y'all need to boycott the NFL, but y'all don't listen to a bitch. But
we have.
Not all y'all. Some of y'all haven't. Most of y'all haven't. But do you remember in the Grammys where Bad Bunny was very vocal about Ice and he being anti-Ice? Well, Roger Goodell was pretty much like, well, when he come on the Super Bowl, honey, he know that we here to unify. So he pretty much said in his really nice white man way that he better keep it cute when he come here.
And Roger Goodell need to shut the fuck up.
You know who's really behind?
Keep it cute.
You know who's really behind this?
Who is really behind this?
Oh, Jerry old fuck ass.
Oop.
Jerry Jones.
And I oop. Allegedly.
Finally.
No, I haven't heard anything. I think he's going to the grave and owning that team.
Oh, Lord.
No, I think he's still going to own it, but he's supposed to step back from the day-to-day.
I just want Negroes to not play for him. I'm just saying.
There you go. I agree, but, you know, they don't listen to us, girl.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what Goodell has to say about Bad Bunny.
Two-part question, although they are related. Will there be any ICE enforcement operations, to your knowledge, around the Super Bowl, whether that's this week and not the game on Sunday? And then the second part, Bad Bunny made a pretty clear anti-ICE statement at the Grammys last night. What are you expecting in terms of political statement, whether that's from Bad Bunny or Green Day or any of the other performers?
On your first question, security is obviously one of the things we focus on the most. It's a Tier 1 level event that involves unique assets at the federal level, state level, and the local level, all working together. I see no change in that in the preparations for the Super Bowl. We've not seen that. We're working with all three of those levels and doing everything we can to make sure it's a safe environment. And the federal government is a big part of that, including this administration, every other administration before that. I think Tier 1 is probably been the category we've had since at least the turn of the century, if not before that. So I just anticipate we'll continue to do the work to make it the safest event. On your second question, I think everybody Bad Bunny and I think that was demonstrated last night, one of the great artists in the world. And that's one of the reasons we chose him. But the other reason is he understood the platform he was on, and that this platform is used to unite people and to be able to bring people together with their creativity, with their talents, and to be able to use this moment to do that. And I think artists in the past have done that. I think Bad Bunny understands that, and I think he'll have a great performance.
Like I said, a whole bunch of words to just say he better come over here and keep it cute if you know what's good for him.
It is a uniting event. We're gonna unite and snatch up all these.
Look here. He already, look, you didn't stop Kendrick. You not gonna stop nothing. Shut up.
We might be. I was about to say we might be lucky enough, and Homeland doesn't get refunded, but it wouldn't. The timeline doesn't match up. They wouldn't lose their funding until after the game.
Well, we have a comment saying it's Pepsi who is in charge of the halftime because Pepsi is one of the big players that funds this game. So Pepsi will always choose one of their artists. Oh, good to know.
No.
I thought it was
It's
Jay-Z
Jay-Z.
that.
It
Yeah,
is
okay, y'all.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, I guess I knew I wasn't crazy. I remember hearing Jay-Z had a big part of that.
Yeah,
I
he's
will be.
part of the people who determine who's gonna be.
Oh, it's honey. It looks like we insisting it's Pepsi in the comments.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. All
look,
right.
I will take that first word. They
Well,
was
you
like, look,
shut
bro,
up then.
he just a face and a name, honey. Look, he ain't got no pull over here.
I don't know.
Allegedly.
They were so blaming him last year because Lil Wayne didn't get chosen. So,
Oh well, that sounds like a plan that was great, a plan that worked, honey. Shit,
okay.
let's make all the decisions. Let this black man with his Basquiat braids take the fall for it. Libra Queen said not too much. So,
Yeah, not
well,
too much.
our next story. Well, so y'all most of us didn't watch the Grammys, but for those who did, you probably saw that Bad Bunny looked like he had a ring on his a wedding finger, similar to what Cup. You know that. Let me not even bring that up, but
Thank you.
um. and similar to what Cup said, you know, he is not engaged. He is very single. So you see where it says here by way of TMZ, Bad Bunny not engaged despite ring buzz at Grammys. Well, Bad Bunny sent fans into a frenzy with one flashy quote unquote engagement ring at the Grammys this weekend. But the only lucky thing he took home last night was his album trophy, TMZ has learned. A source familiar with the situation tells TMZ the global superstar is not engaged, despite fans going into full detective mode after spotting a ring on that finger during the awards show. The ring sparked speculation almost immediately online when fans questioning whether Bad Bunny had quietly proposed to a mystery lover after flashing the jewelry throughout the night. But according to our source, there is no romantic milestone behind it. We're told the ring was actually a gift from Cartier, not an engagement ring, not a family heirloom, and not tied to any secret relationship. Bad Bunny simply chose to wear it to the Grammys, where he won Album of the Year, because, well, it's Bad Bunny, and statement jewelry is kind of his thing. So, and as for who he would be engaged to if it were true, there isn't anyone currently on the singer's roster. Our source says Bad Bunny isn't dating anyone at the moment, making the engagement speculation completely out of nowhere. Bottom line, no wedding bells are currently ringing for Bad Bunny as he heads to headlines for the Super Bowl halftime show this weekend. So he not married, y'all. Y'all got your go ahead and be Puerto Rican by injection, honey. Y'all know y'all want to. It's a great time. It's a great time.
Oh, funny.
He always look like he's like, huh?
He does. He really does. Now, even though he really didn't like do much in the movie, I really enjoyed him in that movie Bullet Train. Like I liked his character. I thought his character was funny.
Oh yeah, no, it was.
I
And
thought he did really well in that.
he was
Happy
in one of
Gilmore.
Adam Sandler's
Happy
movies.
Gilmore. Happy Gilmore.
The two. Yeah.
3, 4,
No,
3, 4.
three. I don't
Don't give
know.
me the line.
Whatever.
I
It
only
was
saw
the
the first
second
one.
one.
That was years ago.
Yeah, it was recently.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Bad Bunny, and go ahead and break a leg on that stage, honey. We know you're gonna kill it. Well, this next story. So, I know y'all don't know, so I don't even have to ask. Libra Queen, out of curiosity. But there's a Chicago rapper, a girl by the name of Aspen Cartier.
No.
Well, y'all really ain't gonna. Well, we know for sure white people ain't gonna like her, honey, because she done got caught on Twitch, honey, beating on a dog.
What?
Uh-huh.
Ew.
And
Girl.
y'all see where it says here by way of all hip hop, Chicago rapper ruins career after hitting a puppy on Twitch. So, Chicago drill rapper Aston Cartier was arrested Friday night, January 30th, for animal cruelty. Brookhaven police booked the 19-year-old after her Twitch stream showed her allegedly hitting a 3-month-old Maltipoo puppy. Is that how you say it, Maltipoo? Anyway.
Oh, multi-poo?
Multipoo. Thank you, girl. So
Maltese
the
and a
whole thing
poodle.
went down on live stream. Viewers heard the puppy crying, saw Cartier strike the dog multiple times. She also grabbed it by the neck and hit it with what looked like a chair.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
took her ass under the jail.
Police received a flood of complaints about the video. Officers searched the home on Town Boulevard and they found the puppy, which looked healthy. But DeKalb County Animal Control took custody of the dog anyway. Cartier's real name is Aspen Easterling. She's been building a name in Chicago drill music with tracks like I Do and is that La Perks or LA Perks. Her Twitch channel had thousands of followers before the ban. The platform suspended her account for violating community guidelines. Twitch hasn't shown how long the ban will last. Twitch hasn't said how long the ban will last. They're doing an internal investigation. PETA jumped on the story fast, so you know they did, honey.
Oh, they could shut up, but yeah.
They posted clips of the abuse video on social media and called for charges. The animal rights group has been pushing for stricter penalties in cases like this. The whole situation brings back memories of Caesar Emanuel from Black Ink Crew. If y'all remember him. He was caught on camera hitting dogs with a folding chair back in 2022.
Oh my God.
Yep, that video completely destroyed his career. VH1 fired Caesar immediately after the footage went viral. He was making $1 million per year from the show before the scandal broke. The network cut all ties and removed him from future seasons. Caesar faced criminal charges too. Police in South Fulton arrested him on 2 counts of animal cruelty and 1 count of aggravated cruelty to animals. The backlash ruined everything for Caesar. He lost his TV contract, endorsement deals, and most of his income. And fans turned against him completely. His tattoo shops took a hit from the negative publicity, and the show continued without him, with ratings staying strong. Cartier's situation looks similar. She's young and was building momentum in drill music, but this arrest could derail everything she's worked for into infamy. Cartier went from rising rapper to arrested suspect in one night. The internet never forgets these moments, and police expect to file additional charges as their investigation continues.
About to say,
And
all you gotta do is
Caesar
ask somebody
who?
to do it.
Mm-hmm.
What's Caesar's last name?
Let me see. Caesar Emmanuel.
Okay, because I'm like, who? Which one is this?
You remember Caesar, the one who was going with Duchess, the one who was with Duchess for most of the show, the owner of Black Ink Crew.
Ask Mike Vick what happens when you play with dogs.
Hello, that man is still to this day trying to record. I think he's a coach somewhere.
Coach. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
college. No, he's doing better now. He's good.
Norfolk State.
Yeah, he's good now. He's back on his feet. He's straight.
I'm waiting for you to pull up a picture of Caesar so you be like, oh, him. Y'all remember him?
I did, and I don't remember him, but it's fine.
You know, he was literally the leader. Wow.
It's over for her. She'll be lucky if she don't end up in jail.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking jail.
Them white folks get a hold of it. She going to jail. So.
Peter already up on it, honey.
They don't play about them dogs.
I mean, he's vaguely familiar and whatever.
You can shoot people, that's fine, but don't play about the dog.
Look, cuz why are you hitting a dog with a folding chair? Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
And you know, no, that's nasty.
No.
Well, and a puppy at that.
And we have a comment saying multi-poos are the best. Oh, let me go Google what one looks like.
They're so cute and tiny. Girl, I can't trust you. If I can't trust you with a dog, you definitely don't need to have no baby. Ugh.
Oh, this is a little cutie. Oh. And the one she was hitting was only 3 months. Wow, that's crazy.
Like, that's crazy. What can it do? Why are you hitting on a dog?
And I believe that they said that she, because it was a video actually explaining that, and I don't know who did the video, but this person was, matter of fact, let me show it to y'all, because it's, she did it because the dog allegedly, like, escaped out of their cage or something.
Okay, and
Post a little example of what the dog looked like.
It's
Oh,
like
hold on.
looks like a little teacup poodle.
it
Yeah, they
probably is.
have, a video of, with the video they have, because they don't show, like, the dog in me, but they do see her striking.
If you missed it, a girl named Aspen Cartier recently got a brand new puppy. At some point, the dog managed to get out of its cage. Instead of
Look
reacting,
how little it is.
completely lost control. On stream, she repeatedly punched the puppy. You can clearly hear the dog crying out in pain while she keeps going, as if nothing is wrong. Afterward, she casually walks over, puts the puppy back into the cage, and moves on like nothing happened. Watching it genuinely made my stomach turn. No matter what a dog does, this is never acceptable. Owning a dog requires patience. Puppies will escape crates, run outside, have accidents in the house, chew things up, and cause messes. That's part of the deal when you choose to take care of an animal. If you don't have the patience for that, the responsible choice is to give the dog to someone who does. There is absolutely no situation where physically hurting a dog is justified. None. This clip can't be defended in any way. It was disturbing, upsetting, and hard to watch. Let me know what you think in the comments.
The
I
only
totally
time,
agree. Go ahead.
I was going to say, the only time that you actually have to, unless you're being attacked by a dog or something like that, that's different than put it down. You know what I'm saying? Shoot it before it kills and mauls somebody. But a little defenseless multi-poo, you're beating it like it's like a person, girl, bye. They need to put your ass under the jail and take your reproductive organs, because I don't even
Oh,
trust you around children.
well.
And
I'm
I
sorry, I
meant
wasn't
I
ready.
said what I said. I said what I said. If you beat an animal like that, I know you gonna beat down a child.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. Yeah, because why not?
Yeah, I
Especially
mean,
something that helpless at 3 months old. Yeah.
yeah, please. You have no
Mm.
self-control. And people with no self-control don't need children, because you need all the self-control with children. Because you be wanting to beat their ass down too.
Millennials, do y'all hear that? Because, girl, we need to have a conversation about y'all parenting skills, but we'll do that at another time. Oh,
Amen.
girl. Oh. Y'all, this next story. So this next story I have, and I got 3 more stories left, by the way. But this next story actually happened last week, and I see not too many people talking about it outside of Twitter. But so did y'all happen to see like the conversations about Jordan Sparks and how they maybe felt that Halle Berry was ignoring her? I don't know, probably this story it's funny, but it's kind of not, because it's like, dang, Halle. But I'm sharing this link here from Entertainment Weekly. And you also see where it says American Idol winner criticized for publicly lobbying for Halle Berry to read her screenplay. So, and let me share my screen so we can all read the story together. But before I start reading, do y'all remember how Halle Berry was actually very vocal about her journey with menopause and stuff like that? I know y'all, because we talked about it here on the show. So,
Yeah.
Jordan Sparks wrote a screenplay about that. Well, about menopause, rather. And Entertainment Weekly starts off, American Idol winner Jordan Sparks, that's her, and I think she's the youngest American Idol winner in history, if I remember correctly. So, Black History, Anyway, American Idol winner Jordan Sparks is getting torched online for asking Oscar-winning actress Halle Berry if she'll read her screenplay. The no-air vocalist, who's 36, publicly lobbied for Berry to read her script on a Twitter post Wednesday. Hi, Halle Berry, Sparks wrote. I sent you a DM because I wrote a screenplay about hormones and menopause and know you'd be the right person to talk about it. Hope you're having a great day. The move makes sense given Berry is an outspoken menopause awareness advocate. She is the founder of the menopause care company, Respin, and has previously spoken in depth about her own health journey on programs like The Drew Barrymore Show. But because the internet loves to dunk on people, Sparks' comment section was flooded with Twitter users ripping into her for reaching out so publicly. Baby, go back to learning how to breathe with no air, one user wrote. Another adding, this is real. There are other ways for you to reach out to Halle Berry. Pathetic way to try to get a celebrity when you're a supposed celebrity. A third commented, you don't have an agent manager that can make this connection? That's
What a trick!
crazy.
What a trick! I like that.
They so mean to Jordan. Like, it's crazy. And then it says, but not everyone was against Spark shooting her shot. People, Halle is literally a menopause advocate, one user wrote. She's very outspoken about it, which is why Jordan is reaching out. Another noted that Barry was a perfect person to reach out to about the script. This is a great initiative, second noted, seeing as she's, Barry's been vocal about these issues. I hope she sees this. A third added, pitch that thing. Wishing you the best, Jordan. Barry opened up about her difficult experience with perimenopause during a September episode of the Drew Barrymore show. I was 54 and it felt like I got dropped into hell, she explained at the time. Nobody ever talked to me about perimenopause. I was scared, I was alone, and I had no one to talk to. I didn't know what to do. I thought I was losing my mind. She continued, and I thought, oh, this is what's happening. I'm getting old now. Now I just go off into oblivion and nobody's going to care anymore. That's what I felt. I was very depressed, and cried all the time. I was a mess. Hmm. I mean, for her to say all that and not reach back out to Jordan about this, if your idea is to, bring awareness, and this girl is saying,
biracial on biracial crime. Oh,
Well, first
white
of all,
mom biracial on biracial crime. That's crazy.
let's hop into it because she's actually probably working on promotion for her a new movie that she's in.
who,
So she might not have seen it.
oh yeah, probably, yeah.
So she might not have seen it. She tries to respond to people, but also,
She
yeah,
be here
people
for the
are kind of right.
kiki. She be here for the kiki. Let that lady live.
Yeah.
Go through proper channels.
Low key, I'm like, I mean, they were giving like, people are protective over Halle on Twitter. They love her over there. Don't fuck with her.
Hello.
No, for real. And Halle, baby, she's one of the best things that happened to Twitter since me. Okay, that's a strong claim right there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I hope this, I think, and this, especially with her saying like she had no one to talk to and all of this, like somebody's reaching out trying to talk, so to bring more awareness to this thing that a lot of women go through. I don't know. I just hope, and at Gorgeous Moon, I hope that is the case. I hope that she's just too booked and busy to have seen it and just didn't intentionally ignore it.
Yeah, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. I try not to do that with people, but I mean, she might be busy. This might not be a downtime for her right now. And then also it's probably it's getting a lot of smoke and she can't, she got a new movie coming out. She don't really need all that right now. I'm assuming, but
Look,
But
I was
girl,
about to say just
you
don't do
don't
no
fuck
more
with
movies with Mark Wahlberg, because remember last year when her ass got released on the first day of Black History Month, when she announced that movie that she was doing with Mark Wahlberg. I said, Mark Wahlberg, girl.
It was highly corny.
It was, because he corny. But understand. I understand a check is a check is a check, honey. But
she got to get
don't
some
do it
money,
again, girl.
honey.
Especially all that child support she's paying.
Wake
That
it
is
up.
true. Mm.
Okay, speaking of French, Olivier. So how you say fucker in French?
Fucker.
Fucker.
Oui, oui.
Oh. Well, that is that on there. So hopefully we'll hear more about this. Hopefully Jordan's idea will come to pass. Now, y'all,
I
this.
don't think so.
Ooh. Well, this next story, y'all. Now, this shit is crazy. So we about to talk about Dr. Jill Biden. We about to talk about her crazy ass ex-husband, honey. So how about his ass that just got charged with murdering his wife? And y'all see, I just shared here by way of TMZ. Jill Biden's ex-husband charged with murdering his wife, bitch. Like, what the entire fuck?
Well, that's crazy that They are labeling it Joe Biden's ex-husband. Because ex-husband was so long ago, like a whole lifetime
I mean, a whole, like, matter of fact, I think I wasn't even, probably won't even born.
Boy, no.
But you know what? Baby, I think when he married her, he knew that he would forever be Jill Biden's either husband or Jill Biden's ex. So he knew that's Dr. Jill Biden, honey. Okay. But yeah, but I guess TMZ really wanted us to know who this man is, honey. And low key, that was why I read it. I said, well, who the hell is a William Stevenson? Oh, he's Jill Biden's ex-husband. Oh, let me read this story. But it's a really sad one, though.
Crazy.
Yeah, and Jill Biden's ex-husband has been charged with first-degree murder in the death of his wife, TMZ has learned. William Stevenson was indicted Monday in Wilmington, Delaware. We broke the story. Local police responded to a report of a domestic dispute at the couple's Delaware house on the night of December 28th. William's wife, Linda Stevenson, was found unresponsive in the living room at about 11:15 p.m. Linda Stevenson, who's 64, was pronounced dead at the scene after Newcastle County police officer unsuccessfully administered aid at the scene. William reportedly cooperated with police at the time. The cause and manner of death have not yet been released. Dispatch audio from the incident mentions cardiac arrest, and William was the one who called 911. So William Stevenson, who's 77, was arrested Monday and held in jail on a $500,000 bond. So Jill married Bill in February of 1970 when he was 23 and she was a student at the University of Delaware. In 1974, Jill and Bill separated and went through a nasty divorce. Again,
Honey,
in 1974.
Me and you wasn't even a thought, okay? Me and you both was not even.
It wasn't even in this goddamn century. What you mean?
Okay. Okay. It couldn't have been, because she been married to damn Joe Biden damn near 50 years.
Yep, it says Joe Biden married Jill a couple of years later in June of 1977 when he was a senator from Delaware. They said, to this day, nigga, you Jill Biden's ex, bitch.
They wanted to tell that damn story, so they had to make a connection. They had to make a connection somewhere.
Look, it got my messy ass to read it, so it worked.
Cloud chasing off your ex-wife's name when you was only married to her for 15 minutes is crazy.
For you to kill your other wife is nuts. And clearly Jill dodged a bullet. Clearly.
Because I'm trying to figure out, based off of the story, I'm thinking like maybe it got so heated and she probably went into like, maybe had a heart attack during it. And because it doesn't sound like.
He's 77 though. What are you doing out here killing people? You almost, you about to be knocking on death's doors.
And, you know what now? Let me take that back because I just realized it said that they charged him with first degree murder. So that means like they feel that he planned to do it and then went about doing it. And was premeditated. So let me be quiet, honey. Let me take that back. Oh. Well, speaking of exes, honey, our last story. So Melinda Gates. Do y'all see, after them Epstein files done got
girl.
Look, after them Epstein files got released, honey, she making her media rounds. She was like, listen, I ain't got shit to do with
me. Divorced his ass. Look, this is why I divorced this motherfucker. Oh my God.
Listen, I ain't even mad at it. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I ain't mad at it. And you see, I just shared here by way of TMZ. Melinda Gates says Bill Gates needs to answer questions about the Epstein files. So, it starts off by saying Melinda French Gates says reading about her ex-husband Bill Gates' numerous mentions in the Epstein files makes her unbelievably sad for the alleged victims and brings to mind some terrible personal moments and some uncomfortable questions. The philanthropist spoke about the recent release of documents by the Department of Justice in a promo for the new episode of NPR's Wildcard podcast, in which she says no girl should ever be put in this torturous position by a powerful person like Jeffrey Epstein, and people, including her ex-husband, need to answer questions about their interactions with the convicted sex offender and pedophile. So let me, there's a video, about a 2-minute video of her talking on this podcast, and let's see what she has to say. So give me 1 second. Let me share my screen. You better go on that media tour, girl.
I think we're having a reckoning as a society, right? No girl should ever be put in the situation that they were put in by Epstein and whatever was going on with all of the various people around him. No girl. I mean, it's beyond heartbreaking, right? I remember being those ages, those girls were. I remember my daughters being those ages, right? So, for me, it's personally hard whenever those details come up, right? Because brings back memories of some very, very painful times in my marriage, but I have moved on from that. I purposely pushed it away, and I
I told you.
I'm in a really unexpected, beautiful place in my life. So whatever questions remain there of what I can't even begin to know all of it, those questions are for those people and for even my ex-husband. They need to answer to those things, not me.
Well,
And I am so happy to be away from all the muck.
I wonder what your dominant emotion is when you read these news articles.
Just unbelievable sadness. Unbelievable sadness, right? And again, I'm able to take my own sadness and look at those young girls and say, my God, how did that happen to those girls, right? And so for me, it's just sadness for, I left my marriage. I had to leave my marriage. I wanted to leave my marriage. I had to leave I felt I needed to eventually leave the foundation. So it's just sad. And it's kind of like, at least for me, I've been able to move on in life. And I hope there's some justice for those now women, right? We see them standing up in front of microphones in D.C. What they went through is just unimaginable, I think.
Baby, when I tell you that is how you use your white woman for good, she would. I had daughters at that age. I just couldn't imagine. Oh my God, baby,
No,
she would.
for real.
And
he
then
gave
it goes.
her a venereal disease. Like, he gave her STD. Like, the fuck?
Mm-hmm. And then this finishes, it says, remember, Melinda and Bill announced their divorce in 2021 through reports. Though reports indicate Melinda started speaking to divorce lawyers 2 years earlier after rumors about her husband's association with Epstein came out. She publicly said she told Bill she didn't like his working relationship with Epstein. As for the new allegations against Bill, they're pretty major, with a draft of an email written by Epstein claiming Gates got a sexually transmitted disease from a Russian girl and planned to slip Melinda some antibiotics to stop her from realizing she caught anything. A spokesperson for Bill Gates tells TMZ these claims are absolutely absurd and completely false. The only thing these documents demonstrate is Epstein's frustration that he did not have an ongoing relationship with Gates and the lengths he would go to entrap and defame.
He did. He was trying to. He thought he was going to be slick.
The way this teaches you, if you're rich, fly your own plane, damn it.
Oh my God.
Nah, it's all these, like, I'm not saying anything other people did, whatever, but it's always a case where you're going to have, like, Oprah's a good example where every person who has went down in the last 10 years has a picture with Oprah. I swear I wouldn't take pictures at all. I'd be like, nah, I think they take my soul. I'm good. My religion doesn't believe in it.
No, seriously.
No, really, you got to watch who you be taking pictures with, honey. I mean, I know, like, it's hard to say, especially like me, even a social media influencer. I've met some people that I met off Twitter. We've taken pictures and shit like that. So, but when it turns out, like, for instance, which is why I'm looking at Klay Thompson. Everybody's like, oh, I love this relationship with him and Meg, and I'm like, because I remember that picture. So I get it.
If you ever get caught up in anything, I'm burning everything we got.
Well, it's a good thing it's saved on my iCloud. You got me fucked up. And I'm gonna tag your ass. You got me fucked up.
Burning all that shit. I ain't know.
Oh.
I thought it was I thought it was normal for 5 things in baby oil.
I can't stand y'all.
I don't know that world.
Okay. Well, y'all, that was all the tea that I had for us today. So before we head out, I just want to ask that any of you have any tea that you want to share or any tea that I might have missed?
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, it is always a pleasure. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to come and sip tea with me. Don't forget to subscribe to a bitch. Head over to auntiederek.com and hit the big green subscribe button at the top left. It is completely free. You get to subscribe to my mailing list and you'll get free hugs from me daily, honey. So don't you want a
Okay.
hug from me in your email? No, sorry. So before we end it, I'm sorry. We just had a piece of tea in the chat. It says, did you talk about Bethany Frankel getting stage 2 kidney disease? No, I had no idea about that.
What?
No.
That skinny girl.
Yes, honey. And shout out to Skinny Girl Vodka. You know, the vodka, not the owner. But, yeah. Let me see. Let me go look something up. Bethany Frankel.
God don't like ugly.
Listen, wake it
Ooh.
up.
Mm.
Wake it up, man.
Well.
Let me see. I'm looking. Okay, so there was a story from People 2 weeks ago. It says Bethany Frankel says she has stage 2 chronic kidney disease and urging people to go get all your blood work done.
Mm.
Oh, with prayers up. Yeah, that's all I got. No shade, but she's not a favorite, honey. So, but prayers up. I definitely don't want nobody to go through that, but
You can't tell people on the internet to go see the doctor because the way they try to drag Kevin, the misinformation about. I need people to do better. Get
look.
Somebody sent me that the other day. One of my old girlfriends. She was like, "What's wrong with men?" I'm like, "Oh, geez." My ass stayed at the doctor, so I don't know what she sent me that for.
Yeah. Well, maybe she's hoping that you would like reach out to some of your friends who don't, because you know you probably do have someone in your circle. Because let's face it, the numbers show that black men do not go to the doctors like they're supposed to.
Which is crazy.
So unfortunately, Cup, you know you are an exception, not the standard. So maybe she was sending you that because maybe you know your influence. Hey, like I know this is he bald headed and he wear glasses, so you know he's smart. So maybe if he reached out and tell somebody something, they'll listen to him. I don't know.
But honestly,
Straight men annoy me as about as much as they annoy you.
Touche.
but the thing is the craziness. Black men die at a high. Every time we talk about a black man, he dying in his 50s, in his 40s, 50s, 40s.
Mm-hmm.
They barely making it to 60.
That'd be the crazy part is we know that everything's trying to kill us.
And then still and be worried and be homophobic. Phew,
Yeah.
child.
And look, we have a message in the chat, a PSA. And for the guys who are afraid of doctors, blood work is from your arm, not your butt. So
Okay.
annual checkup does not mean anal checkup. Nobody is digging in your butt. Go to the doctor.
Fucking dumbasses.
I was
Ooh,
just
y'all, that's like
watching.
y'all the weakest link. Ooh, child. Ooh.
I was just
Just,
watching.
yes, just do some critical thinking sometimes.
And then
I
we
was
have a
watching
comment.
Grays.
Sorry, what did that call?
I was watching Grays, and they were talking about prostate cancer, and I just the age. I was like, oh shit, I'm getting old.
Yeah. And it's getting lower and lower because of all the things that we're exposed to. And then they so worried about, how you think they're going to check your prostate? Well, I guess you're going to go out. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. Women have to let people go up and that we do not choose to go up in our thing and check our cervix out. And all day, y'all worried about somebody putting their finger in your butt. And then be mad when y'all dying of colon cancer, pancreatic cancer, and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Having heart attacks.
We have a message saying, urine and blood tests provide so much metrics to help doctors understand what's going on inside you.
Amen.
So you see, that's urine and blood tests. You don't collect urine from a butt. You don't collect blood from a butt. So please, black men, go to the doctors.
This is why I think that there was a huge miss by by advertising Truvada as a gay person's drug. I think had it been more targeted towards straight people, a lot more straight people would be on it, requiring a 3-month checkup every 3 months. So
You better wake it the fuck up, Cup. Wake it
very,
up.
very big marketing mistake.
They did a very big disservice to the community by marketing that it's just a gay drug. Because now people think it's, oh, I don't want to be that whole time. Like, everybody really needs to be on that if you're HIV negative.
If you're out here fucking.
Yeah. And also, I'm just going to reiterate what my doctor told me. A nice Indian doctor. He says, Derek, PrEP is not in place of condom. PrEP is in addition to condom. So you meet the guy, you say, no, I'm on PrEP, you on PrEP. No. You both use condom. So thank you, Dr. Chowdhury. And he's absolutely right. And we have a comment. I think people just need to realize that dying is expensive to the family they leave behind. Wake that up. Yes. So thank you for this discussion. Yeah. And
Also, get motherfucking life insurance.
I knew that was coming.
Also,
no GoFundMe.
get motherfucking life insurance.
No GoFundMe.
Save you some fucking emergency funds. The fuck, because baby, you're being a burden to your grieving family because you don't have your end of life plans is not intact. Do better, black people especially. Come on now. Come on. It don't make no sense.
do better so we can see 150 years of Black History Month, y'all. We need y'all here. Thank you for that discussion. See, this is why everybody think I'm like, like a bootleg Oprah, because we actually be having some meaningful conversations up in this motherfucker. Well,
You better than Oprah, actually.
Oh. I didn't say it. They did. Well, y'all, it is always a pleasure. So join us tomorrow for another live show where we will be here starting at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, p.m. So until then, you all have a fabulous rest of your day.
Cheers.